Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, oh my god, it's crazy. Every time I wake up, there's news and I have to react, and I'm like a couple hours late, but whatever, dude. It's because my sleep schedule is a mess. But anyways, um, we have finally gameplay of Armored Core 6, a game that I've been actually waiting for. By the way, I'm gonna have chapters in this video, so if you want to skip the part where I just ramble about the game, you can do that. We can just talk about the video and whatever. But I've been really into Armored Core ever since they had the reveal trailer in during the Game Awards last year. So that was really cool. But unfortunately, because I'm really stupid, by the way, I forgot to actually save my reaction to Armored Core 6. I only saved the part where I reacted to Tekken, unfortunately, which is really stupid of me. I don't know why I did that. But regardless, I've been waiting for this game ever since they revealed the trailer. And the funny thing is, yesterday I was working actually on a on an art piece for Armored Core. So that's pretty good. I guess I'll just have to finish it. I was kind of hesitating if I would have to post it when they revealed finally some news, or after, after or before. I was thinking if I would show the work, but it's in progress currently. I can finish it today probably, and then I can post it later tomorrow, which we would still be a pretty good timing, I think. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say is I've been into Armored Core a lot recently. I've been addicted to watching all the videos, the lore, the characters, the story, the gameplay of all the games. And I've been super excited because I've also noticed that Armored Core has been something that has been kind of part of my life the whole time, and I never really knew. I never really had a chance to play that game. I remember when I was a kid, I would watch like videos on some websites for video games about Armored Core. I really liked White Glint. White Glint, I didn't even know, but I still have my PSP, and the theme menu of my PSP is Armored Core, and I didn't even know it. I also remember like Nine Ball was a mech that was what I was looking at a lot when I was a kid and everything. And I never had a chance to play a single Armored Core game. So this one will most likely be my first one, and it might be the reason why I might buy a PS5, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, enough rambling. We're gonna basically watch this. I'm super excited. I don't even know. My voice is kind of shaky right now. Anyways, we're gonna watch this, try to analyze it a little bit. There's an IGN video that's 11 minutes long after this. This one is only 3 minutes long, but we're gonna watch the IGN video right after. So we have more, elements, more context. Maybe we can break down some things and, all that stuff. Anyways, I'm done talking. I just want to watch. Let's go. It already looks really cool.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Wake the dog? We're dogs? No Raven, no Lynx?
Handler Walter verified. Activating cerebral coral control device.
Cerebral control device? What is this, the new VOB? The fire. We actually get to see how the game looks. Oh my god. I'm mostly excited for the music. I'm not gonna lie. The last thing was like,
Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
holy shit. Ooh, okay. Oh wow. Oh, I knew they were gonna do something. Let's keep watching. So missiles, they're still melee. Quad legs. What the fuck? Is that blood? Oh, it might just be a fucking pattern. They're already showing a lot of different. Wow, what was that? Already showing a lot of different types. Tank legs, Those were different legs also before this one. Damn! Wow! Wow! Wait a minute.
One of the infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting.
What? Is that how the game looks?
You ready to climb the wall?
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
Oh my god.
A coral response from the generator.
Wow! Oh dude, what the fuck? What is this? Wait, are these oh no, that's a boss. But they have the weapons from 5. Do you see that? They have like the big weapons. Override weapon or
Let's see
something.
how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Damn. Okay. So what is that? Optimus Prime? That looks really cool. So, you know how like during the reveal trailer, I said like I knew Armored Core wasn't like Dark Souls, right? Like, it has nothing to do with it. And I was kind of expecting them to do some kind of thing that would kind of, be inspired from the Souls games, right? So what they did actually in this game, which is it's pretty cool, and I don't think it's really much like that in other games, in other Armored Core games. The camera is pretty, it's like 5, I would say, but not so much like 5. Let's look at it one more time. So this camera is like 5, right? But when they're on the ground, this looks so fucking cool. Yeah, so it's kind of like 5, but it's also kind of like 4. And the camera kind of feels like, oh, these are the what do you call them? The legs to jump for jump height and stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the camera when you're closer to the ground is kind of like Dark Souls a little bit. See, do you see how well you see the other enemies? You see them really well. In like other Armored Core games, you really don't see enemies that well. I also see a lot of emphasis on melee attacks or stuff like that. What the? Do you see this move? It's like a lunge move or something. You can kind of attack with the legs? What the? What is that? This one is so cool. Oh my god, the way he just picks up the gun and everything, that's pretty badass. I like it. I'm a big fan. Do you see this camera? Do you see how well you see the enemies? You usually don't see them well from all the gameplay I've seen in other Armored Core games. You never really see the enemy too well, and your camera and your lock-on is pretty much the only thing you rely on. Oh, that's the shield from 4, right? The big explosion. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna waste too much time watching this, but I might.
Infamous handler Walter's hounds. Interesting.
Looks so cool. I might have to go watch the IGN soon.
Call sign Raven.
Oh my god.
Priority
See, there's a lot of
subject
emphasis on
termination.
melee.
High on the list.
A coral response from the generator.
What? You know what I see? Hold on.
Watch out.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
I'm noticing something. It might be because they show this one robot a lot.
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Right? Hold on. Let me look at this guy. Just want to make sure that... Okay, so... Yeah, so it's kind of what I'm looking at. So apparently, from what I see, it seems like every every mech so far has some kind of left arm melee weapon or some kind of thing like that. I remember in the reveal trailer, you see this quad leg, like AC. It just flies in and then he uses his like weird arm guard, shield, rocket launcher to just destroy every target. And it's also a shield because you see he blocks with it. It might just be for the cinematic, but it could also be a gameplay thing, right? But it seems like it's kind of like the idea that they all have this left arm thing. And even in the reveal trailer, the main robot has like a pile bunker, right? Attached to it. And this one also has something attached to it. It's not a gun, clearly, though it could be. But it seems like they all have some kind of big ass device on the left arm, which could be a way for them to implement melee combat, like to adapt melee combat more to the game and shooting as well, right? They definitely still have shoulder weapons, but they also have the ability to swap weapons, I think, right? We do see that quite a bit. Rocket launcher. See, look at this one. He has the same thing that the other one has on the left arm. And then he gives like a big, yeah, it's like it's like a double blade. Yeah, that's what it is. They all have like melee weapons attached to arms and stuff. See this one too. This one as well. Is this PvP, by the way? I like it more PvP. See, this one as well has a big ass, like it's not a gun. It's some kind of fire bunker too, attached to his left arm.
Subject for termination. High on the list.
That looks so cool.
A coral response from the generator.
Wow, that's a cool animation. They still have the shield too, right? Do you see that? Do you see that? That's badass. They have the shield from before. This gameplay is like, it's kind of like, I feel like it's like a mix of 4 and 5. Like it's big and kind of a bit slow, like 5. Well, slow, quote unquote. It's still pretty fast, but it's not as fast as 4. But it looks like they're boosting in a similar way than 4. I wonder if they have what do they call it? The will play for, the stages, second stages, third stages, or something like that. Whatever. So I'm hoping that they have all that stuff. It looks really cool. There's not much for me to analyze here because once again, I'm not too familiar with Armored Core, but I know a few things. Wait a minute, what was that? Did you see that? Oh, what the? It's a parry. Did you see? In the reveal trailer again, they have this thing where there's like some device on the back of the AC. It makes like electricity and it blocks the charge of the other AC. It kind of stuns the other AC, right? So it's the same thing here. Look at this. Parry. It parries the missiles, and then it goes back on the back. Isn't that cool? So they did kind of added some elements. I knew they would do something like that. I was kind of expecting it, but obviously it's not a fucking Souls-like. You're not playing Dark Souls here. But if you are familiar with it, you will see a couple elements. It's definitely an armored core game. That's so cool. That's pretty cool. That's also pretty good if you play a really like fragile, like a very not so beefy type of AC. Like if you're good enough with that kind of stuff, you can kind of block missiles because they do a lot of damage, right? You play a squishy build, that's pretty good.
Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
And this is also really good because it kind of gives you the option to have more emphasis on melee. Like if you want to play a melee build, it's pretty good.
High on the list.
I feel like the game is adapted to a lot of like gameplay styles. I know some people who play Armored Core, sometimes they say that they wonder if this game Those are overrid. Those are the overred weapons from 5, right? 100% it is.
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Yeah, some people say they have the concern that they hope the August 25. I didn't even see this. It's so soon. What the fuck? It's so soon. Yeah, like I said, people play Armored Core games. They usually say like missiles, like missile launchers, missile builds are super OP. So I wonder if that kind of mechanic can help against that. Helps the game the game balance, right? That'd be pretty nice. All right, that's really awesome. All right. I spent 16 minutes watching a 3 minutes trailer, man. Let's watch the IGN one.
Is thrust into
I hope we have some kind of demo.
Core,
Hold
such as
on,
a
I
chainsaw
wanna
and
listen to that part again.
one of the key points. Armored Core is mainly a shooting game at heart, and
Yes.
that's exactly why we had this policy of having more unique melee weapons this time around. So in
Oh,
addition to the well-known pile bunker and the cluster bomb launcher that you might have seen in the trailer, there are also a variety of weapons with different animations and more
Very smart.
characteristics, such as a chainsaw and a laser lance and things like this. In the
chainsaw and laser lance. So basically, because it's a shooting game, they're allowing themselves. This is a good kind of logic, because they're taking advantage of the fact that most of the times the thing that you're going to see is just shooting, right? So because of that, they are making sure that you kind of have melee weapons that are super unique. Damn, I would like to say it's kind of like Bloodborne. You know, it's kind of like Bloodborne where the game is mostly about like right, it's about melee, obviously, but there are very few weapons, and you can switch. You know, you can kind of like completely transform your weapon and stuff like that. It's really cool. But because there are few weapons, they are able to make them as unique as possible. I compare it to Bloodborne because in Bloodborne you have like you have your gun, right? You have your gun and you have your melee weapon. But in Bloodborne, I think if it was more like Bloodborne, actually, it would be like your guns are more special because there are a few of them, and you know. But no, that's kind of the opposite. But whatever, you know what I mean. Anyways, let's go.
trailer, you may have also seen
That's really
a
cool.
part where the core
So,
is
I'm so
deployed
excited for
by
this.
an AC to generate a shockwave, and the pile bunker is then used against an opponent who is reeling back from this shockwave.
Oh,
This kind of building combos with multiple weapons aspect is an appeal of AC6's unique assembly and combat. I
okay.
hope the players will enjoy using their creativity and asking themselves, what combination of weapons can I use
The
to
game looks so
create
cool.
my ideal combo attacks and secure victory?
So is there any one new thing, whether it's a mechanic or a mech part or a weapon, that you're particularly proud of and are excited for players to experience in Armored Core 6?
I'd like players to mostly look forward to something we touched on earlier, which is this using their ingenuity and creativity to create a combination of their own making and a combination of the various parts and weapons at their disposal. So, for example, they might be dashing across the battlefield while shooting ballistic weapons and letting missiles fly in every which direction. These missiles will connect with their enemy, knock them off balance, and then they'll use their assault boost to dash in with a quick burst of speed and finish with a melee strike.
Oh,
This kind of player-created combo and their own unique combination of weaponry and mobility will allow for this new aggressive.
Oh,
offensive
wow, do you
style
see
of
that?
play and of player-created
So,
combo and
what he's
their own
talking about
unique
is this, right?
combination
Apparently, missiles they kind of stun, they can stun enemies, and you can just finish them out,
of
right?
weaponry.
So this one is not a missile. It is a, what is this? This is actually a gun. I said they all have like melee weapons attached to their left arms. This is actually a gun, but the legs are the melee weapon. Do you see that? Look at this. You can have two guns,
And ability.
right? Stuns. He has two guns. A laser one, and then that's probably an energy weapon, and a regular bullet weapon. What does he have on his back? What the fuck are those? And
will
then
allow
he
for this
dashes in. They said whatever boost
new
to finish with a melee.
aggressive
So the legs are the melee. What the fuck?
offensive style
That's
of
cool.
AC combat and we hope this is something that reinvigorates the
Even the
series
tank legs have
and
like a
you
charge where
old
they just
fans
crush
alike
things.
can enjoy.
Multiplayer has always been a big part of the Armored Core
Let's hear it.
series. Is there anything you can tell us about multiplayer in Armored Core 6?
So I believe ACV was more focused on multiplayer as the last title in the series. But first of all, the main content of AC6 is positioned as single-player campaign mode, where you progress through a more traditional mission structure. There will be an online PvP mode where players can compete against each other with ACs they have built and share their AC data and emblems of their own making with other users. But first and foremost, the story missions in AC6 are single player only. We would like players to go in there, become the lone mercenary lifestyle, and enjoy this aspect of the game first and foremost. We do hope to share more details about the online aspect at a later date, so please stay tuned for that.
They said specifically the experience of a lone mercenary, right? So I guess that's why they don't have co-op. It's because they really want people to just play the game alone, because that's kind of the idea. They want you to play the game alone. So this is not going to be as new player friendly, let's say it like that, because for new players it's actually good to have co-op, because they can jump in with a friend who maybe knows more about the game than them. But basically, yeah, this game is gonna kick your ass too. That's good. I mean, I don't mind, because I usually play games solo, so it's not a big issue to me. But I wonder how people would feel about that. To me, it's okay. So I don't think it's an issue. And if it's something that they really want and the story conveys well, that you're like this lone, you know, mercenary, I think it doesn't fit then to have multiplayer. I guess it's good for the immersion, is what I'm trying to say.
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
Damn, high on the list.
Control response from the generator. Watch out.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Cool.
Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Cool. Man, this video's been long enough. It's 40 minutes long. Yeah, I might want to have the collectors. Hold on. Yeah, this video's been long enough. I'm so down for this. I'm so excited. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. I'm really excited for this game. It's probably my most anticipated game for this year, even over like fighting games and stuff. So I'm really, really, really excited for this. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.